Turkey is one of the most popular countries among tourists all over the world, but there are some things that you should be ready to see when you reach the country. I've been living here for half of the year, and here are top 5 things that shocked me the most. Let's get started. There is one main rule on roads in Turkey: no rules. If you master drive here safely, in Istanbul for instance, you can consider yourself as a good driver. It is pretty common here to move from third line to first line straight away without turning any lights.
Okay, red light.
Drivers, they are supposed to guess that you actually want to move right or you want to move left. People just go on red lights or they just cross road, whatever they want, it is comfortable for them. What to do if you walk around the city with 2 kids, with a stroller, with the bags? So how are you supposed to cross the road if you have to wait for a green light for ages? But it isn't all. If you're going to visit Turkey with the small kids, be ready to face some difficulties on streets, because streets are not developed for families. Streets are not developed for strollers. Hi! I've been facing with some holes in the roads for so many times and had to carry a stroller with a baby and holding another baby for a few meters, and it was tough. So definitely Istanbul, it's not for families with the kids. The second thing that shocked me the most here in Turkey is dirty streets. If you go out, be ready to face some trash outside, even though you might be on the main streets, on central parks or main squares. It doesn't matter.
This is Central Street, and you can see too much rubbish here. Like this. So it's a central street, central square.
You can see some liquid on the roads and you cannot figure out whether it's just a water or probably urine. Who knows, who cares? If we are talking about people who taking a rest in the park, you usually imagine happy faces that have a picnic in the park or reading a book in the park, have a nice conversation with people. They're happy. But if you go to a park in Istanbul, you will be ready to see some people who lie down on the grass. They just sleeping. People sleep on the benches. They have some stuff with them. I've seen one person who literally lived on a bench. Many people, they live in such a poor condition. Some of them, they literally do not have a place where they can sleep, where they can eat. So I've seen many young women, they held babies on their hands. They were whole homeless as well, and in this case I felt so much pity for little babies, because these babies, they haven't picked parents, they haven't picked these conditions. They just put in these conditions and have to be raised in this awful, dirty, without normal food, without normal bed, toys, just surroundings, and they literally live on the street. The majority of homeless population is found in urban areas. Homeless people spend most of their time defending that little that they have and also protecting their bodies from any harm they can get on the streets of Istanbul or other big cities of Turkey. The total number of homeless is unknown, since it isn't considered like a social issue. There are few social services and limited resources to be located among homeless people. As my husband said,
I guess you can get Istanbul citizenship only if you smoke 40 cigarettes per day.
You can just go out and you will face the smoke of the street, and sometimes it seems every person smokes here. It isn't forbidden to smoke in a cafes, in a restaurant, on a bus stop, in any public places, in the parks. And if you go and take a walk with the kids, go to a park, be ready to feel this smoke everywhere. If you go to a cafe, make sure no one from people who are sitting next to you will smoke, because if so, you will have to be surrounded by this smoke everywhere. And I don't know how about you guys, but I'm not a smoker and I feel smoke from a long distance from myself, and usually it doesn't bring me any joy. I just want to get out of this smoke as fast as possible. The last but not least, animals on streets. Turkey, they treat animals very kind. Cats are very special for Turkish people, and they treat cats with a love, and they feed them, and you can see cats everywhere. But some of these cats, they don't look healthy. Unfortunately, some of them got harmed by people. They do not have tails, some of them do not have eyes. To look at this and to explain your children that it's actually people made these horrible things with the little cats. But okay, cats cannot do anything bad for you. But what about dogs? Sometimes dogs can be half of me, and they look very dangerous. If you come across their territory, you might be in trouble. Especially during evenings or night time. You might say that I have a wrong approach, and it is not right to pay attention on all negativity, because overall we live in a wonderful world and beautiful places and beautiful people. Yes, I'm super positive. I hope you believe in it. Definitely you will find something exciting, something inspiring, charming here in Turkey, in Istanbul. Every time when I go out of my apartment, I'm trying to be concentrated on all beauty of this city, on beautiful people, nice food, nice interesting places. But it is not easy to do. So I've made a video of 5 reasons to live in Turkey. You can check it right over here. Still, I don't feel that it is my place. We're about to move out of Turkey and go to Europe. So make sure you subscribe the channel and be ready to explore new countries, new cities, and much more with me. Thank you for watching this video. Be safe and sound. See ya.